So you can come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Feel free to sit up on something if you want to grab a blanket or cushion. And either close your eyes or take a soft gaze towards the floor in front of you. And begin to slow down your breath. Taking the time to inhale until you're full and exhale until you're empty. And you're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you throughout your practice. Let's begin with a gentle twist. Left hand to your right knee, right hand to the floor behind you. As you inhale, sit a little taller. As you exhale, twist a little bit more, and then keep going, breath by breath. A little more height, a little deeper twist. Keep going in this direction, but turn your head the opposite way, looking over your other shoulder like you're wringing out your spine. And then release and switch. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate. And then keep going like this, breath by breath, what's possible. Keep twisting this direction, but turn your head the opposite way, wringing out. And then release back around to the front. Let's interlace fingers in front and put some pressure between your arms like you're going to pull them apart. Spreading the upper back, the rib cage. And then release, interlace behind your back, maybe the other thumb on top. Open up the chest, and then fold any amount. Maybe just dropping your head could come part way or all the way to the floor. Maybe reaching arms up and back away from you. Release, come up, hands to knees, round back, lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. And then roll your way back up. And let's recross the legs so the other leg is in front or on top. Sitting tall, drop your right ear over to right shoulder. Press down through the left shoulder, exploring left side of your neck. Rotate your chin to your chest. Come over to the other side. Both shoulders drop. Press down through your right shoulder, looking for a stretch on right side now. And then rotate chin to chest. Come over to the first side and go back and forth. Slowly feeling the sensation moving from one side to the other. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace your fingers behind your head and let your elbows hang towards the floor, stretching the back of your neck. Release the arms, head floats back up. Let's bring hands to the floor behind us, fingers facing forward, roll your shoulders back and elbows back, and then puff up the chest. Take it as high as you can. And then release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees. And then roll your way back up. Still holding the knees, pull the chest through. Come to an upper back arch. Try and keep the back of the neck long. And then round back, bring your feet to the floor, hands behind the legs. Put a little pressure up on the backs of the legs to round even more. Feel free to come off what you're sitting on if that works better for you. And then roll up from the base of the spine to arch back, but also lean back. So now abdominals are really working to support you. We'll go back and forth between these two positions. Exhale, round. Inhale, roll up and arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, back. Inhale up. Now exhale back, release your arms, come down a little lower. Inhale, same arch, but arms come by the ears. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Back. And then come up, holding here, a couple breaths. You can decide how much you lean back, how much you lift the chest, but try and find ease where it's not needed. So face relaxed, shoulders relaxed. And then round back, holding here. And you can come as low as you like, strong core, relaxed face, neck, shoulders. And then release. Let's come all the way forward and into a high push-up position. You can set your hands right under your shoulders, step your feet back, bring your whole body into a straight long line. And then shift your weight forward to lower down, low push-up, elbows hugging the sides of the body. Come into your back bend, and you're welcome to take this gently or deep, exploring slowly, exploring with movement if that feels good. Could be cobra or up dog. Feeling what you're doing, feeling how this is now. And then back to down dog when you're ready. And bend one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the backs of the legs. And then drop your knees. Let's sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels. forehead to the floor, letting go. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left. And then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And back to center. Let's lift up through table. Come back through down dog. And then walk your hands and feet towards one another. And let's hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot, maybe a sway or shake out here. What is there to release? Bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. Make your way to the front of your mat, mountain pose, Tadasana. Feet can be together or apart. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. And then take 5 deep breaths in a good resting pose. That could be down dog. Or you might come to child's pose or sitting or any other neutral shape, feeling where you are. Last deep breath in and out. And back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up. Bend your knee to your chest and start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint, feeling what you're doing. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a few times. Big circles, both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Arms up. Settle in. Can the pose be even more dynamic and more grounded, more ease? One more breath here. Tip forward, standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square, with the upper body letting go. Last breath. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath here. Release. Make your way to down dog, feeling what you're doing. The transitions are here for you. How do you want to move? Integrating what you've just done. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent left knee. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Reach it up and back. And big step forward. High lunge, arms up. Sink low. One more breath here. Tip forward, standing splits. Hands to the floor or to a couple blocks. Stretch that right leg longer. Let your head hang more. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to a good rest. Maybe that's down dog, child's pose, sitting, maybe on your forearms or knees. And if it's useful, close your eyes. Last deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog. And step or hop your feet forward, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's bend the knees and come into chair. Experimenting within the pose. So each time we come to our practice, we're bringing more awareness, more knowledge, everything you've learned so far. What are you noticing or understanding about this pose now? One more breath. Release, fold. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, just one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, shift forward and find your balance. You're welcome to modify or adjust in any way. You can bend that supporting leg quite a bit. Make sure you're not locking your supporting leg. One more breath here. Step back, warrior 1, just one breath, and then make your way to down dog, however you want to get there. From down dog, left leg sweeps up, step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior 3. Last breath here. Step back, warrior 1. Release. And settle into a good rest, letting go. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog. Step or hop your feet forward, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up, inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back. Lower down. Up dog or cobra and back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3. from here, rise up to standing. Bring your left knee to your chest and find your balance. The right arm can be out to the side or at your hip. You can stay holding your knee or grab your big toe, and you might extend part way or all the way straight. Standing tall. Open your left leg out to the left, just at a slight angle, so your chest and hips are still square to your front. And then bring it back to the front, getting set up for a twist. Opposite hand can come to your knee or to your foot. You're going to roll open through the left shoulder, maybe extend left arm back. Possibly looking back. And then gaze forward, release with the front hand, catch with the back hand, King Dancer, Natrajasana. You can hold the inside of your foot. You're welcome to stay upright or tip forward a little, kicking your foot into your hand. Last breath here. Step back, high lunge. And then find your way to down dog, however you want to get there. Just feel what you're doing. I'm just taking one thing at a time. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Feeling that. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, one breath. Rise up to standing. Bring your right knee to your chest. Left arm can be out or at your hip. You might grab your big toe with the first two finger and thumb. Finding your appropriate pose. You don't have to go further than what feels right for you. You don't have to have mobility you don't have. Open your right leg out to the right. Bring it back to the front, opposite hand to the outside of the knee or the outside of the foot. Twisting. Release with the front hand, catch with the back hand, King Dancer, Natrajasana. Big step back, high lunge. Find your way to a good resting pose, taking the time you need, integrating what you've done, evening out the two sides. And then settling into some neutral shape, letting go of all of that. Last breath here. Come back through down dog. Let's send the right leg up. Step forward, low lunge. So you can drop the back knee. Feel free to pad it by rolling up the side of your mat or putting a blanket or cushion under it. And you may want to grab your blocks. Sinking hips forward, opening the front of the left hip. And then coming into a twist. That could be a gentle twist, left hand down, right arm up, or a deeper twist, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. If you would prefer to do a high lunge, you could also extend that back leg straight. One more breath here. Release. Hands to the floor or blocks. Take the hips back, inch the front foot forward, and then flex toes back. Going towards hips square, towards a flat back, towards folding. If you want to go towards splits, you could slide your right heel further forward, Hanumanasana. If you did slide forward, slide your way back. To release, we'll bring both hands to the inside for lizard pose. Turn out through the right foot. Come down onto elbows or hands on blocks or the floor. And experiment. You might shift your weight a little bit more one way or another way. You could add a quad stretch to this, bending the back leg and reaching for it. To release, if you were holding the back foot, let that go. Let's come back to the hands, shoulder width apart. Tuck the back toes, lift the hips. We're going to transition to a side plank. Before we do, shimmy your right foot a little further down your mat so it's a little easier to lift the right arm. Rotate onto the outer edge of the left foot. You can stay here in this variation or stack your legs. You could also drop the bottom knee. You could come onto your bottom forearm. Finding the variation that suits you. There's loads of other variations too. Play around with that top leg in some way. One more breath here. Release. Make your way to down dog, however you want to get there. Maybe take some movement. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up, step forward, low lunge. You can pad the back knee and then come into a similar twist. Either right hand on the floor or right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Roll open through the left shoulder. Last breath here. Release. Hands to the floor or to your blocks. Take the hips back, inch the left foot forward, flex toes back. And you can always go a little deeper or back out slightly. If you did slide towards splits on the other side, you might try that again. If you did slide forward, slide your way back. Let's make our way to lizard pose. Both hands to the inside, turn out through the left foot. Finding your way. How do you want to adjust? Anything you do will have an effect. If you shift your weight more one way or another, or scoot your hips forward or backward, you'll experience the pose in a different way. Might add the quad stretch. And then release. Come up to plank and into side plank. So you can shimmy your left foot further down your mat and then lift the left arm. You could stack your legs, take whatever variation you did on the other side. Can there be lightness and ease here? One more breath. Release, make your way back to down dog and then into a good rest. Let's make our way onto our backs, however you want to get there. Bring your knees in. Take a circle or rock with your knees, feeling what's touching the floor as you move your legs around. A little massage for the lower back and sacrum. And then drop your feet to the floor, getting set up for bridge. Feet hip-width apart, parallel. Press your feet down, lift your hips up. Once your hips are high enough, interlace your fingers behind your back. Shrug your shoulders underneath you. Spreading upper back and lower back away from one another. Take your arms out of your way. Roll down and rest with back flat. If you'd like to take another active back bend, you are welcome. Bridge, what we just did, or half wheel or full wheel. If you'd rather move on to a supported bridge, we'll all be meeting up there eventually. You can come there now or take your active back bend first and then join us when you're done. Whatever you're doing, feeling that. You can stay as long or short as you like in your active back bends. When you're ready, come to a supported bridge, placing something under the sacrum. You can experiment with the height and placement of your prop. And let's take a hip flexor stretch here. So we'll bring the right knee to the chest. You can grab hold of that knee with one or both hands. And then straighten your left leg, letting that straight left leg hang, opening the front of the left hip. Switch sides, bring the left knee in. Grab hold of it, straighten the right leg, letting the front of the right hip yawn open. And you feel even on the two sides. Come to neutral, both knees to chest or both legs up in the air. You're welcome to adjust the height or placement of your prop at any time. And find a position that's almost passive. The legs need a little bit of tension just so they don't fall off your block, but how much can you let go? Can you fully relax your belly, your hands, your face? How much can you release the muscles of your legs, just letting them hang on the bones? Take all the time in the world to release. Eventually bring your feet back to the floor, moving your props out of your way. Let's cross the right ankle above the left knee. Reach your hands through, grab the left leg, hug it in, stretching the right outer hip. And then release, left foot to the floor. Straighten the right leg up, flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times both directions. And then let's drop the right foot to the floor, switching sides. Cross your left ankle above your right knee. Reach your hands through. Grab the right leg, hug it in. Letting go. Release, right foot to the floor. Straighten the left leg up, flex and point. Circle your ankle. And then drop this straight left leg all the way along the floor. Let's bring the right knee to the chest and then take it across for spinal twist. Roll back onto your back. Bring the left knee in, drop the right leg long, and then take your left knee across. Release, roll back onto your back, bring both knees in. And just check in with your body. Is there anything you're needing to do to feel complete in this practice? Is there any pose you'd like to get in? Is there a part of your body that could use some attention? So take your time doing anything you want to do. It doesn't have to be a yoga pose. Could just be some movement or touch. No right or wrong way to be in your body, explore your body. When nothing else is needed, you can start setting up for your final rest. If there's some way to be even more comfortable, adjusting your clothing, using props, some touch to help you let go anywhere. Eventually settling in, just stillness, letting go of all of that. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Moving gradually, stretching out through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me today.